Alright, if you're watching this video, it's probably because you want to share your wonderful voice and audio clips with other people on the internet. Pretty easy. You're going to go ahead, go here. The link will be down in the description. Come down here to the install button here. You're going to download and install that program. It's a very short install. Once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and reboot your computer. Once you've rebooted your computer, you're going to find under here, under your recently added options, VoiceMeeter. You're going to want to launch that program, which will pop this up right here. You're going to want to go ahead, right-click this icon down here and click Sounds. And that's going to pull up your sound menu here. And in recordings, you'll see that there's now a VoiceMeeter output, and playback now has a VoiceMeeter input. You want to go ahead and make sure that your default headphones are still selected as default, and you're going to make sure this VoiceMeeter output is selected as default, or you're going to want to make sure whatever program you're using is selected with that. Either way will work just fine. You're then going to want to open up the sound mixer options. Right there you can see it. And this is going to pull up this cool menu that we have here for Windows 10 that lets you select any program to a specific output as well as for inputs. Sometimes you're not going to see the thing you're wanting to play videos with right here, so you just got to play a sound here, and that'll make this refresh and you'll see it pop up. So you select that item and select VoiceMeeter input, and now you can close this. That's all you got to do there. So now that you have that, you need to go back to your VoiceMeeter, and you're going to want that open there. And what you need to do is you're going to go ahead and set up your microphone. You can click on this down here and select your headset microphone or whatever else you're using, and right there. Anytime you change one of those, the sound's going to go dead because the audio engine is going to restart whenever you do that, basically. You can right-click this and rename it and hit Enter to change what you have there. So you have two different inputs that you can use, and the default input here is this VoiceMeeter input right here. And so that's going to be right here. I renamed it to Vivaldi because that is the program I am playing noises from, and it's going to show up right here. So now that you've got your two inputs, you're going to make sure that you've got your output set up. You go to A2, specifically A2. You're going to want to, sorry, A1, my bad, A1, and you're going to go ahead and click your, and once you've got your headset selected right there, it's going to reset again, and you're going to have these two options here. B is going to be what other people are hearing. That is this right here, the output option, and you can change the volume for how loud that's going to be. You can manually change it by just typing the number and entering it. This one here is the sounds that I hear, and as you can see, it's not doing anything because I don't like to hear my own voice when I'm talking. It really screws me up. And so right here you can choose to mute that. I have A muted because A goes to my headset. B goes to you guys. So if I do this, now you can't hear me anymore, right? Well, that's muted. This is going to be your input. If I want to hear stuff and I don't want you guys to hear it, now anything would be muted there. If I want you guys to hear it and I don't want to hear some stupid annoying sound, I'll click on that right there. So, for example, see this? We got this going here. I don't want you guys to hear it, and now you can't hear it. Now you can. Now I can't hear it, and you can. So, that's basically all there is to it. You can adjust the total volume here for that, or you can adjust it for whether it goes to you, whether it goes to them. Yeah, pretty simple stuff here. If you close this and reopen it, it'll still have all the correct info there. So yeah, that's all you need to do. If you have any questions, let me know.